There are 4 methods to calculate circular convolution of any two sequences. Out of that, first we will see method 1, that is concentric circle method. How to solve example using concentric circle method? Suppose we have two sequences x1 of n and x2 of n. Circular convolution by concentric circle method is given as step 1, graph n samples of x1 of n as equally spaced points around an outer circle in counterclockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Step 2, start at the same point as x1 of n, graph n samples of x2 of n as equally spaced point around an inner circle but in clockwise direction. Multiply corresponding samples on the two circles and add the products to get the output. Rotate inner circle one sample at a time in counterclockwise direction and repeat step 3 to obtain the next value of output. Repeat step number 4 until the inner circle's first sample lines up with first sample of outer circle once again. While solving these examples, length of both sequences must be equal. If they are not equal, then append extra zeros if necessary. So let's see one example. Find circular convolution of x1 of n 1 2 2 1 and x2 of n 1 2 3 1 using concentric circle method, or also it's also called as graphical method. So by using same steps, these are 5 different steps. Let's see step by step. Given sequences are x1 of n and x2 of n. Both sequences are of same length, so there is no need to append extra zeros. First step, graph 4 samples of x1 of n as equally spaced points around an outer circle in counterclockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So in figure you can see there is one circle that we have divided in total 4 parts as length of a sequence is 4. Then starting with x1 of 0, we are arranging another samples of x1 of n in counterclockwise direction. By putting values we will get another circle, that is x1 of n 1 2 2 1, which are arranged in counterclockwise direction. Step 2, start the same point as x1 of n, graph 4 samples of x2 of n as equally spaced point around an inner circle in clockwise direction. So x2 of n starting at the same point of x1 of 0, so x2 of 0, x2 of 1, x2 of 2 and x2 of 3, we are arranging these terms in clockwise direction. By putting values we will get 1, 2, 3 and 1 in clockwise direction. Now rearranging these circles. So here you can see inner circle and outer circle. So before that, for step 3rd, what we have seen, multiply corresponding samples on two circles and add the products to get output. So here there are total 4 different colors. So color represent pair of samples that we have to multiply, and after multiplication of each pair we have to take final addition. Let's see how it is done. So here you can see 2 circles, one is outer circle and another is inner circle. On outer circle we have placed sequence x1 of n in the counterclockwise direction, and on inner circle we have placed x2 of n in clockwise direction. So taking multiplication of 1 into 1 plus 1 into 2 plus 3 into 2 plus 2 into 1, finally we will get y of 0 equal to 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2, that is equal to 11. Now for next step what we have to do, rotate inner circle by one step in counterclockwise direction. So rotating by one step, what we will get? So value 1 will move by one step in anti-clockwise direction. So finally multiplying corresponding pairs, what we will get? 2 into 1 plus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 3 into 1. So y of 1 equal to 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3, that is equal to 9. So next we have to calculate y of 2. For that again rotate inner circle by step 1 in counterclockwise direction. So we will get y of 2 equal to 3 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 1, that is equal to 3 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, that is equal to 10. So finally, again we are rotating inner circle by step 1 in counterclockwise direction. We will get y of 3 equal to 1 into 1 plus 3 into 2 plus 2 into 2 plus 1 into 1, that equal to 1 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1, that's equal to 12. Now how many times we have to rotate inner circle? Now already we have rotated it 2 or 3 times. Now after this step, if I rotate inner circle again by one step, what we will get? We will get first position where we got y of 0 answer. So after this step where we got y of 3 value, we have to stop the process, and finally writing the answer. Circular convolution of two sequences is given by y of n equal to 11, 9, 10, 12. Don't forget to show arrow below 11 as it represents value of sequence at origin n equal to 0.